Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It is another episode of Catching the Curb right here on YSN, brought to you by the Curbstone Coaches. DJ Yoakley with you, and we're going to bring in Tom Miller because we have some great news coming out of the Curbstone Coaches. It is that time of year. It is Hall of Fame time where the inductees are released. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Tom Miller once again. Third month in a row, Tom. I'm starting to think I'll have to put you on payroll, my friend.
Well, I was ready to do the hat trick, so I wanted to get it in. That's why I'm here. But
You guys are known for your, obviously, the banquet, the Hall of Fame, when it comes to that. And you, my friend, are the creme de la creme when it comes to the guy in charge. So you have some announcements you'd like to make here on Catching the Curb?
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago, the selection committee got together, and 12 of us sat down to do the class of 2025. And it was a good time. We picked it. I think it's funny that as I've been communicating with these inductees, including guys like that, Steve Leslie.
Just milling around.
This class is just so appreciative and so. It's really a different one. One we'll get to is like Mike Pavlansky. I saw him yesterday at Curbstone for our luncheon. He was there. And I tell you what, he could not stop saying thank you. And he just one of those guys. But I would like to give you the list of 12.
Go for it.
And who they are. John Butera. He's getting in for sports media.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Kangemi, football, out of Boardman. We got one of our boxing ones that haven't been in yet, Roland Cummings, also known as the Irish Express in Atlantic City. Roland was those fighters. His weight, he could fight 5 different weight classes. He could either go up or go down.
Oh, jeez.
He was called Mr. ESPN because when ESPN needed a fighter, they would call Roland. He knows I think it's a four and a half hour drive to Atlantic City, and they would tell him, come in at this weight. And like I said, he had five different weight classes he could fight. But
That's incredible.
But and he's ready for boxing. He's a good guy.
Youngstown guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, definitely. Tim Gleason is next. Contribution to sports. A legend in itself is Brian Gorby, track and field cross country from Youngstown State.
No doubt.
I mean, he has probably more trophies and plaques than anybody at YSU. Just a truly and very. I talked to him too. Just a very, very nice guy. Bob Jenkins getting in for track and field. This next guy, Steve Leslie, kind of on the bubble there.
Who?
Nah. That was easy. That was a 12-0 pick right there. He was good. Doug Kaburski, bowling. He's the bowling coach at Youngstown State University. He's been doing a heck of a good job. We got him in. His sponsor is Patty Stooley. She's with the Curbstone Coaches. Mm-hmm. Another guy for Curbstone or coach contribution to sports is James Morrison. James is up there in age. I think he's in his younger 80s. I think.
Really.
And he still works at YSU.
Wow. Yeah,
and he does a lot for the athletes up there, so we got him in for contribution to sports. Mike Pavlansky, who I just told you, a very overappreciated guy. He really is thankful for what we're doing for him. Another YSU guy, Rob Schmidt, sports media. I'm sure you know him well.
Well, very well.
And another guy, I mean, he was at a basketball tournament down in Texas. And I called and left a message there for congratulations. And he called me back. He said, I'm so sorry I didn't get to you. I really appreciate what you're doing for me. Another guy, very appreciative. And rounding out our 12th inductee is Jim Vivo for football.
That's a name everybody knows, I think.
Yeah, that's a good one to get in there, yeah.
I mean, so I know last year you kind of looked at the field of 12 and you said, this is an incredible induction class, and then you go and top it. I feel. I mean, this is equal to, if not better. I mean, again, I think that the media has a big say in this one, from a standpoint of getting some of the guys. Steve Leslie, of course, Rob Schmidt, John Butera, to 3 of the top media personalities for so long here in this area. Yeah. I mean, when you look at this, what stands out to you?
Media legends. I mean, they're just wonderful people. I can't say enough. I sent out a package to everybody, and I put in there a return envelope And the letter says, I will make the Hall of Fame ceremony. I'm starting to get them back already.
That's incredible.
Last year was 2, 3, 4 weeks later. Now I'm getting them, and I got my photographer Tim Hickman. He's waiting for them to take some pictures. Yeah, so we're working on that.
And what's beautiful about all of this is the excitement that continues to build around Curbstone coaches and the honor that it is to be inducted into the Curbstone Coaches Hall of Fame. For you, I mean, that's got to be a great call to make. I mean, I remember the big fella at the NFL Hall of Fame that I think is he still with us? He might have passed on. But he always had that great knock and letting people know that they're part of the Hall of Fame. How emotional do people get with you and excited?
Oh, they do. They really do. I mean, I've had guys crying. It was just something to them. And when they get their family in there in Mr. Anthony's May 4th, 2025. I mean, some of them they really get emotional, but they just love it. I give them a nice plaque. I think you might have seen the Hall of Fame plaque. I give them that. I've been communicating with them all right now. Like I said, and stuff's coming back, so we're looking really. I'm ahead of schedule right now. I am sending out a mailing to these guys on January 15th.
Yeah.
And I get the letters all done already.
You're ready to go.
Yeah, they're all done, and so I was waiting for our ad forms, ticket forms, and flyer, and it'll all go in one big package to them.
For those who want to attend, it feels like it's a while away, but it'll be here before we know it. The banquet in May. How do people get involved? How do they buy tables? How do they sponsor the program? How do they do that?
Tickets will go on sale February 1st. Every article you read about Curbstone Coaches, about the banquet, for more information, call 330-506-6774. That's my cell phone. 12 and under are free. The ticket itself is $60. That's still a good deal. And like I said, my name will be on, or my number's on there. Call me. I'll take care of you.
Tom, thank you so much for stopping in. We appreciate you. Please come back in January. We could talk about this a little bit more at length.
You know what? One day we got to talk boxing. When you have nothing to talk about, we'll
January.
talk boxing.
Let's go. January. Please come back.
We can do it.
You got it. Tom Miller, ladies and gentlemen.